So Sean, we just finished up our second lesson out of the 3. We did some work on the chipping green today. We did a little bit about getting the right speed on chips coming out of the rough. Worked a little bit about on different lies coming out of the rough, how different shots release and some don't, what kind of chips we can put spin on and when that is necessary. We worked on some short-sided chips, and we also did a little bit of work on where he should be playing the club in his stance for different types of shots. For example, we went over if we want to hit a low bump and run type shot, we're going to obviously put it back in our stance or towards our back foot with a good forward press. It's going to allow us to get a couple bounces of check, and then the ball will release, as opposed to if we want to hit a higher shot, we would play it just up in our stance, also with a forward press. You're going to get a little more spin, the ball's going to come up a little bit higher, and it's going to stop quicker. Obviously it's coming in higher. So and then we did some work in the rough. We had some trouble with buried lies on short-sided chips, opening the club face. I think that's something we should work on. Maybe when you have some free time, you're able to get to the golf course, maybe try and hit some shots from that short-sided, just to get a better feel. We need to work on keeping the pace of the
Tempo.
the tempo of the swing up, because sometimes those are so buried, and we definitely need a lot of speed to pop the ball out. So I think that's something we should work on. I liked the way that we ended our chipping. We hit some low bump and run shots. You were able to get some check on there, which is really solid. The setup looks really good. One drill we worked on today, we put a towel underneath Sean's arms, made sure they were stuck together, and so he was able to get a nice smooth rhythm going, as opposed to a quick choppy kind of unorthodox swing. So I think that was a good lesson. Do you have anything to add? Or
Yeah, I think it was a good lesson today. We just worked on eliminating the choppy, wristy action. The towel drill did help get around the ball. I just have to work on the speed. I'm not used to working the ball in that fashion as opposed to what I'm used to. So that was a good drill. We did work on the stance, and you showed me a lot of different techniques of the box I should be looking at in front of your feet. I was in the wrong spot behind my stance. So ball position was good. I think ball position and tempo helped today. Picking out, keeping speed and not always accelerate through the shot, not decelerate.
Of course.
And of course, just practice that. I think we got some good things to practice, or
Yeah.
I do.
Yeah.
Just need to go work on. I felt we accomplished a lot in a short period of time. So excited to go work on it and see if I can get up and down for par.
Yeah, absolutely. And we have one final lesson coming up. We can talk about it in the next couple weeks. We'll meet up for our final lesson. I think, judging by our first 2 lessons, I think we should work on full swing one more time. I think we're in a good spot with chipping. Once you get some practice in, I think you'll definitely feel a little more confident with that. And then we'll do one more session full swing. We'll get on the launch monitor and we'll get some numbers. We'll see if we can limit spin and see if we can work on some other things as well. So I'm excited for that.
Sounds good.
Appreciate your time. It's been great.
Thanks a lot, Brady.
See you in a couple weeks.
Appreciate it.